I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Oh, let's see. Let's see if it's working. Let's see. Is it working? This is exciting if it is working. So this is a test. It's only a test. Let's see if it's working. If it is working, maybe we can do more of this throughout the month. Huh. Because I'm going to try and do my makeup. Maybe I'll just do a get ready with me every day and we'll talk business and getting ready. The challenge is, yeah. Challenge is though, I'm hearing myself in an echo. Are you hearing the echo? Like, are you hearing it? Yeah, you're hearing the echo too. You hear that? Yeah, but are you hearing the live talking at the same time? If we're going live. Yeah, leave the room and log into go watch my YouTube. Tell me if you're hearing the screen or not hearing the screen. I'm going to mute it and I'm going to see what happens. But yeah, there's a lag, so I'm not really seeing myself. All right. I'm not really seeing myself. So this is a test. Woo-hoo. This is a test of what happens if we go live. Can we live? Because what I'm doing this week is I'm recording every day, all day. I'm recording what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and what's going on in my world. Now you're probably like, what in the world? Why in the world are you doing that? Because we're actually going to be doing this with the members of BYOB, our paid membership, our premium members. We are going to do this work with them next week. And so they have the opportunity to join us and do this same activity. And then my team and I am partnering with one of my favorite girlfriends who's just so gifted in tech and AI. And we're going to record you. You're going to record you. And then we're going to show you what to do to discover how you spend your day. What do you do every day? How are you doing it? Okay, so this is the test today. This is the first test. See what happens next after this. This is the first test here. Like what goes on right now when I am going live. And I'm not using a microphone right now. So I'm probably gonna have to do another test where I use a microphone and see what happens with the microphone. You don't hear an echo. Okay, so I've muted the screen and that seems to be working. All right, let's see what happens next here. All right. I don't know. I haven't done lashes yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do lashes today. We'll see. I feel like I want to do lashes, but at the same time, I don't know. So if you're just getting caught up, let's have a little catch up with me. I took a terrible tumble on New Year's Eve. I was racing around the house. I was going to get a final load of laundry in. RB, and our youngest had gone to the grocery store. Everybody was going to be coming over. We were expecting there were going to be like 11 of us or so here. And I had lifted the bath mat, or not the bath mat, the doormat at the back door, and I fell. I slipped. Snow was coming in the back door as they were running in and out and getting things from the grocery store. And I fell. I hit my elbow. I hit my whole left side. I was so bruised and banged up. My feet literally slipped out from under me. I fell back onto the stairs and I hit my head. And I had a goose egg and a crack, like a cut across the back of my head. I broke all my fingernails. I broke a couple of toes. My foot finally, what day are we on? The 23rd. My foot is finally not black and blue and healed and so much better. So, you know, giving yourself a concussion on New Year's Eve kind of slows you down and it makes you go, oh. So, yeah, so that happened. And then I had to figure out, okay, now what? Like, what's my world looking like? What are things? What's happening in my world? And you know, how am I going to be wiser and smarter about how I move through the world, how I function, what I do? I just had to figure it out. I had to figure some things out, which I have. I have figured some things out. And one of those things I figured out was I'm really good when I'm using my power hours. I'm really good when I am being very concrete about my time. This is one of my favorite makeups. This is my NARS. Oh my gosh, I just love these creamy. Now that I'm in my 50s, I love these creams because they just melt into your skin and they look so good. And I mix a rusty flavor with a pinky flavor and I let them just melt in. Now, because I'm wearing my hair silver, I also find I do have to pay attention so that it doesn't get into my hairline. I have to give it a little attention and be careful with it along the edges. But wow, does this make a big difference? It'll make a big difference. I love it. And then I've been using this this super dewy. It's by Revolution. It was not expensive, actually. It's really nice. I've been using this super dewy Revolution, and I've been using this Rare Beauty, which I think, where are my glasses? I think it's actually just like a highlighter. Can't even read it with my glasses on. I don't know. Brightening. Yeah, I literally cannot read it with my glasses on. It's too small. It's too small. Brightening primer. Brightening primer. That's what it is. So I have been using this underneath everything and I love it. It's by Rare Beauty and I love that. And this Revolution Super Dewy mixed a little bit with my Chanel Ultra Tint. This is so luscious. Oh my gosh, is this luscious? So anyhow, yeah, I built a business so I could buy more makeup. That's what I'm doing here. I built a business to buy more makeup. So this is really, you know, how I'm trying to start every day. And for 11 days, we're doing lives in my school community for people to hang out with me at 2 o'clock. They can hang out with me. But you know what? If we like this, maybe I'll start just doing it here and doing it in both places. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I wanted to get in here, do a little test today, see if this is working. If you want to see what happens once I get my eyelashes on and my business brain moving, you should probably come over to my group and see what I'm doing over there in the community, what I figure out. This, let's do a little highlighter. Maybe I'll feel better if I do a little highlighter. You know what I get so frustrated about? So my skin is so dry. Hello, menopause. And I get so frustrated because I am trying, I'm trying to hydrate, but when I hydrate, I feel like under my eye area gets so old looking. So you can take the girl out of makeup, but you can never take the makeup out of the girl. I love, I still love getting ready. I feel like this is my war paint for the day. Like this is what sets me up for success when I'm doing my makeup. And it's a time when my brain starts just like kicking in. And y'all know I like to actually be up in the early morning, but not with people. And then I will sometimes go back to sleep. I'll get up, I'll take care of cats and dogs and rescue pets, and then I will go back to sleep. And I really find that I'm best after 12 o'clock. Like that's just the reality. That's when I'm better. That's when I can function more. That's when I get moving and it just feels better. So I'm going to go to my school group, but if we like this, maybe I'll start coming over here. Maybe I'll start doing a few lives over here and sharing with people like what's happening. I am moving my community to a platform called School, Skool. So hard for me to spell. It took me forever to learn how to spell school the first time. Now we're spelling it with a K. Took me so long to learn how to spell it. So this school is a way for me to have community, also have my classrooms, have my people in there. And so what I'm doing this week is I'm recording myself every day, all day. I'm tracking what I'm doing every day. So I was up early this morning. I took care of the animals. Then I was back to bed for a while. I went back to sleep for a while. And at 10 o'clock, I got up, made some coffee, and I actually started working on my calendar because I'm in other people's communities and groups, and I want to make sure that I've got their live events on my schedule and that I'm prepared to go to these live events. So that was part of what I was doing, getting that all set up. And I'm so glad that I did. So when I go live in my own community, I actually use Zoom and I link that to my Loom, and Loom does all of my note taking of the event. And that has been really successful and really good for me. And then I can take the Loom recording, and instead of having to download Zoom and then upload to YouTube, it records while it's happening. Then I just have a Loom link and I can either edit in the Loom or transcribe from the Loom. Or if I want to share the video with my community, I'm taking the Loom of the Zoom call and I'm putting it into my school group. Now, some of you are like, why all those steps? Well, because I want to record, I want to transcribe. We don't always share the recording. Sometimes it's just we're doing this live and there's no replay available to the free community, but we want to save the recording for internal uses for our team. We want to review what we did, or I'll have a client who wants to be reminded or wants a piece of that call. So that helps us to work with our premium members and our VIP members so that if there's something they want pulled from that transcript, they can have it. And as of right now, our school community is free. Like you can join the standard level of our community absolutely free. I don't know if I'll continue it that way or if we'll run it a little bit like the way we started running our Facebook group. So I have 2,400 paid members in a Facebook community, just shy of 2,400. And those 2,400 members all made a purchase with us. They either enrolled in Bring Your Own Business or they enrolled in one of our smaller products or programs. And with that purchase, they gained access to the group. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to model that same thing. And if you make a purchase, you will then be directed to come to the school community for further coaching, for more support, for business happy hours with me. I think that's where I'm leaning because that was so successful for me in Facebook. That grew our Facebook group so that my Facebook group is actually filled with paid members. So my next job is we have over 7,000 people who went through Bring Your Own Business at one time or another. And we used to run it as an annual launch. Our next priority is to reach out to those 7,000 participants and invite them into our school community. The priority after that is to reach out to the 2,400 members of our Facebook community and invite them to the school community. Because again, they also made a purchase. Some of them were our Bring Your Own Business members, but others were not in a bigger program like that, but in a smaller program with us. Like maybe they purchased the Power Hour, maybe they purchased the Brain Book. So we're going to bring those members, whether they got there because they did a work week with us and then they decided to stay in the community, or they participated with us in a pre-recorded program or course, something like Pivot for Profits or 7-Figure Zone of Genius, anything that they went through with us. We want to now again, we're shifting out of school, shifting over to our community. So we'll see what happens, but thank you for being with me for this test. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to watch the recording, see if I like it, see how it feels. And I guess I should figure out if I can I stop the live stream? Yes, I think I can stop the live stream and keep the recording going. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm going to get my lashes on. I've got them ready. I'm going to do some gluing. I'm going to get my lashes on and I'm going to get ready for my 2:00 inside my group, inside our school group. So if you think that you want to come to that, I invite you, encourage you to come on over. We'll put the link here in the description. If you're catching the replay of this, hopefully it lives here. Hopefully it stays. If you're catching the replay, come and join us. Why can I never get my earrings in the hole? Does anybody else have this problem? I feel like I'm some kind of weirdo that I just cannot get my earrings in. Ugh, I struggle so, and I don't want that one on this ear. I want it on the other ear. I struggle so much with getting my holes lined up. Oh, I'm a disaster area. I'm a disaster. Okay, I'm gonna go work on earrings.